This is Jason. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how to change fuel filter housing on a 2012 Chevy 2500 diesel truck. Here we go. So the first thing you want to do is, I already got the fender well cover off. After you get the fender well cover off, you want to unplug this water separator right here to fuel filter. So you just push this little clip in and it'll come off. Now on top here is a 13mm bolt that goes right in here to hold this line on right here. And once you get that bolt out, there's two bolts right here and right here holding this fuel filter housing on. You want to get those two bolts out, and right in here there's a hose clamp for this hose, and there's a hose clamp for the other hose down here. Get those two hose clamps off, push the hoses off, get these two bolts out, and the fuel filter housing will come out down in the fender well liner. I'm gonna get those bolts out and those clamps off, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I got those all off, you come down here and your fuel filter housing will come right out. There it is. On these right here, sometimes they come with this extra line on it, which this one did. It doesn't need to plug in. The only thing you need to make sure that is the same style are these two lines right here, that they are at the same bin. So here's my new one, and as you can tell, they are at the same bin. And then for installation, you just put it in back into your truck in the opposite manner. Okay, now that I got it back in, plug your water separator back in right here. Up here, put your two 13mm bolts back here, and don't forget the ones to hold these lines down. Over here, if you do not have a hose clamp holding these on, you got the pinch style clamps, please replace them to these hose clamp styles. They will work a lot better, and if you have to do it again in the future, they're a lot easier to get off. Next thing we have to do is prime this with this little black screw right here. Be careful not to over tighten this when you go back on, because they're just plastic, they do break. I recommend saving your old one if you can. But you just pump this up until you see fuel start squirting out on here. This is priming the vehicle. This vehicle had a hard start, no start, and what it was this primer right here was really loose. Just keep pumping it till you see the fuel start coming out. See the fuel start coming out? Just tighten this screw back down. Like I said, don't over tighten it. And that is how you change the fuel filter housing on a 2012 Duramax diesel truck. Thank you for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe down below, and have a good day.